How to choose what kind of business to start. This is a pondering question for most people all over the world, and I'm going to share the right playbook. A lot of you have a very interesting way of doing it because you've been employee trained and not entrepreneurial trained. So get a pen and paper. For those of you who want to start a business, I'm going to give you really fast, like rapid startup tips and techniques. How to get to cash. If I was you, and I promise you, do everything I say, I could get you in cash today. So the three things we're going to talk about is what are your skills? What's the skill set analyzer? How do you decide what's the best one for you? Number two, some fast cash and quick success techniques, like literally how could you make money today if you needed to? Some of you might not like the idea, but I guarantee it works. I do it every day, all the time with all my other clients. And then number three, I want to talk about funding and other financial resources that you're going to need just to get underway. So let's start with the beginning. What should you do? Well, here's what I do when I start a company. Do the easy stuff. Unless you are a really sophisticated entrepreneur, which means you already know how to make 6, 7, 8 figures, you've been in business a very long time, you know how to do it, start with the easy stuff. Start with something you know. If you're a teacher, be a tutor. If you like to write, be an editor. If you like to do photography and videography, do that for social channels, right? Market yourself as a YouTube producer instead of, hey, I just like to do animal photography. Like, do something else. I have a lot of photographers, by the way, that have actually sold their pictures into National Geographic. If you like to shop, be a personal shopper. If you like to clean houses, do that. So my point is do something simple. Why? Because you got to work on being an entrepreneur. If you're going to be successful, you've got to be an entrepreneur. And these are the 3 top skill sets of entrepreneurs. They know how to market, they know how to sell, and they understand cash flow. Most of you have never been taught this. My son has 2 bachelor's and a master's degree in accounting, did 5 years of college, still to this day would say, Mom, never learned what you teach. Why? Because I teach entrepreneurs and wealth builders. So if you have a job, that's great. But I'm going to teach you how to have a company on the side as well. You can call it a side hustle. I'd like to call it a hustle. What's the difference between a side hustle and a hustle? Side hustles are just some extra cash. So go read my Put More Cash in Your Pocket book if you're those people. If you want to really build through making some money, which is 6 figures or more, I have a 100K guaranteed program. We'll guarantee you $100,000 in new income, which is super fun, in 365 days. If you don't make it and you add the guarantee to your process, you can go year 2 for free. Because I know that what we can teach you in the sequence, which is doing the right thing at the right time. See, small business owners fail at the rate of 90%. Why? Because they don't have the team, they don't have the systems, and they're sequenced wrong. You're doing the wrong things because you're approaching business as an employee. You're not approaching business as an entrepreneur. What's the problem you're solving? If you're not solving a problem, you're not in business. If you don't know how to market, you're not in business. People say, well, you're in the money business, Loral. No, I'm in the marketing business. I'm here getting people interested in this conversation, selling them something to create the cash flow. You got that? It's marketing, sales, cash flow. Then I fulfill the thing that you buy, which is great financial and business education. So you've got to get this in the right order. And most people fail because they approach business like an employee. You're not an employee, you're an entrepreneur. So pick the easy stuff. Number 2, how do you get to fast cash? Well, you already know a lot. Guess what? These books that I wrote, 6 New York Times, big books. I've got other collaborative books that are actually coming out. One came out a few weeks ago. I have another one coming out where I wrote a chapter on how to make stuff up, kind of that vernacular. So these are just your brain on paper. So you all have knowledge. You all have something you could share. Here's your mistake, and women, you do it the most. You think, well, somebody's already doing what I'm doing, and it's really crowded on the internet. There's enough information about it. That's okay. That people would prefer to work with you than someone else. And how many of you can make a list right now, know that what you do is better than others. The only reason they have more money and more business is they're better marketers and they're better at sales. You're not. So let me teach you marketing, sales, and cash flow. So one of the fastest things I do is come up with a very quick offer. And here's the script. My name's Loral. I'm a money expert. What's one thing I could help you with today? And they're going to say what they want help with. Oh, I want help on debt. I want to learn how to do a credit card. I want to learn how to evaluate a real estate deal. Perfect. I can do that in 20 minutes for $50 or 20 minutes for $20. I want you to do small tickets because small tickets builds a big database. So if you go to Loral.club, that's an example of exactly what I do. I take my social followers into a database through Loral.club and a variety of other links like that. So when you go to Loral.club, you're going to grab 2 tickets to my Millionaire Intensive. You're going to come to the event and you're going to sell. It's between 10 and 6 every 3rd Thursday we do it. So we're like every 3rd Thursday. You can't say, well, I can't make it. You can cut out a Thursday And the last 3 hours between 3 and 6, you're in a marketplace. So what are you going to sell? A lot of low ticket items. Like if there's 100 people in that room, I'd rather have you get $10 from 100 people than one person pay you $100,000. Why? Because you have 100 people now you can sell to that already bought one thing. If somebody gives you $100,000, it's just a great day. You're going to burn it. You're going to use it. Most of you don't know how to invest it. So I want you to build a big database. I want you to do the easy thing. And I want you to also go check out a link called askrms.com. AskRMS is the database system that we've used. I've used it and made hundreds of millions of dollars using it. It's only $297 a month. We can do all of that for you. And now you start clicking. Now you start getting people interested in what you're doing. You can start selling them. And when you come to the marketplace, you're going to give some very quick offers. When you get really good at it, we're going to build in some big tickets. So for a lot of you, that's $2,500, $5,000, $10,000. We'll build big tickets. But getting pre-orders is my golden ticket. Before I tell you about how to do a pre-order and a deposit, I want you to subscribe to the channel, click the notification button. I want you here every day, 5 days a week. If you have a family, any kid over 5 can be listening to this channel. Start a conversation in your home about what'd you learn today? What should we do? How can you make more money? Kids can start businesses. They're better at it typically than you. They have a lot more technical skills and they can do it from anywhere in the world. You can too. It's not that difficult. It's just different than the way you're approaching it, which is why it's been difficult for you. You're approaching it wrong. Your sequence is wrong. So let me help. Come to my Millionaire Intensive. So let's talk a little bit really quick about pre-orders and deposits. So what is a pre-order? Pre-order is when this became the Millionaire Maker, it didn't have this cover. It had a little book with my little picture on it that said, hey, I'm writing a book. What do you want me to write about? I went out and did focus groups. I wanted to survey people. What do you want me to write about? I'm a money expert. And people told me. They want to know how to be a millionaire, and they wanted it dissected down to the how-tos, and that's what I did. So I am the how-to of money. So I created a distinction. There's plenty of people who teach money, but the distinctions that I put together are extremely unique and different. So a pre-order is putting out an offer and having people prepay. And what do they get for it? They get some premiums. They get all sorts of benefits. They get a reading room. They get a class. They get extra bonuses. So they're actually going to give you $20, $25 for your book up front before you even launch. And you authors out there, you should be doing pre-orders a year before you hit the market. My last book, Make Your Kids Millionaires, we were doing pre-orders, 13,000 of them at $25 for 2 years before we actually got the book to the bookshelves. On May 10th of 2022, we got it to the shelves. My book before that, Yes Energy, we sold 55,000 copies around the world, $20 per book before we even took the book to market. So pre-orders is critical. A lot of you do it backwards. You actually deliver and hope to God you get paid. Your whole financial structure is wrong. And then taking a deposit, again, I have a whole saying, it says, I don't move without money. Some of you, you fulfill, hope to God you get paid, you don't even get a deposit. So unless there's a deposit, some money down, I don't begin my fulfillment. And many of you, especially women, you just give free coaching, free consulting, free. Now, I'm not saying being greedy, because you should have charity rules and business rules. So you know where your charity is, you know where your business is. Your business is here to make money, right? It is not here just to give a bunch of stuff away. So if you need any funding or financing options, I have a lot of them. As you become a client, you get those resources. I don't hand all these out for free. Again, just talked about that. But there are funding sources available. There are, American Express Small Business is awesome. A lot of people say go to the SBA. I find the SBA likes a lot of real estate and brick and mortar around it to give you a better loan. There's grants. There's all sorts of ways to get good financing and funding. And when you come all the way in and work with me personally, I'm going to tell you all my ninja tricks on how you're going to get lines of credits to the millions. You should never worry that you don't have money. Money can be everywhere, but you got to learn how to find it. So enjoy the channel, use the search bar, click for other topics that you want. If it's not there, put it in the comments section. And don't forget to go to askloral.com, ask a question, make a request. It's askloral.com. Talk to you tomorrow.